Hi everybody, welcome to your training on intermittent fasting. We will begin adding this strategy to the program starting on Monday. This strategy has been a huge portion of my improved health over since I've been using it, and the health of hundreds of my clients. You are going to love what it does for not only the physical appearance of your body, but how you feel and the health that you experience from the inside out. It is an incredible strategy that's gaining a lot of attention in our part of the world, even though it's really been around for centuries all over the world. So let's talk first about some of the benefits so that you can get excited about it. Boosting insulin resistance, reducing inflammation of the body, which inflammation is the leading cause of all sorts of problems. It all starts with inflammation. Loss of belly fat, woohoo, increasing your metabolic rate, improving numerous risk factors for heart disease, improvement of brain function, increasing the breakdowns of fats, improved energy, improvement of muscle tone, and increased life expectancy. So are you in? Everybody's got to be in after hearing all of that. Intermittent fasting is awesome because it's not a diet, it's just an eating schedule or a pattern of eating. Your body is always in one of two states, either fed or fasted. And in the fed state, anytime your body is digesting food, your body's insulin levels make burning fat a challenge. So, most people are always digesting food because it takes at least 12 hours for our bodies to stop digesting the last meal we ate and go into the fasted state. So if you think about most people, they wake up and they eat every 2 to 3 hours, and they do that all the time. And I used to teach people to do this. So if you have been doing this your whole lives, yes, I understand that's sort of what we've been taught, but I think we've been misled. In the fasted state, which is about 12 hours after your body finishes digesting, your insulin levels are lower and your body's better able to reach into your fat stores. People rarely go into a fasted state though because, we're constantly eating, like I said, every few hours. The traditional theory of several small meals per day keeps us from ever reaching the fasted state. Now, it doesn't mean that you're unhealthy if you eat frequently, but this is really a way to tap into a better health that you might not have ever experienced. That type of eating all the time, it regularly spikes our insulin levels, which causes our body to store more fat. So balancing out those insulin levels is really key. So to start, first you're going to move your first meal back a few hours. You can start with a daily 14-hour fast, and then as you grow more comfortable with that, extend it to 16 hours. So that means that for 16 hours, or 14 if you start with that, you're not eating. And then the rest of the time, you are eating. So if my eating window is an 8-hour eating window. So I typically start eating around 11. So I skip breakfast and I skip a morning snack. And I break my fast around 11 with a nice hearty brunch lunch type meal. And then I eat until about 7 o'clock, or sometimes it's more like 6. We eat dinner early and I just don't always feel the need to have a snack later. So that is my typical eating window. The great thing, you guys, is that you can move your eating window around to suit your specific needs and goals. By the way, I think I stop at, 11 to 6. That's 11 to, that's only 7 hours. So if I go till 7, that's 8 hours. Okay. But you can move it around. So if you love breakfast, then you can start your day by eating breakfast and stop eating around 4 in the afternoon. You get to decide. That's the beauty of it. Now, you can do this strategy as little as 3 times a week and still experience the results and the benefits. So feel free to play with it. Now, for purposes of the group, we're going to add this as an additional point. That means you might not get the point every day, and that's okay. This is your program, and you've got to do what works for you. I personally use intermittent fasting about 6 days a week. There's usually 1 day a week that I like to have breakfast with my family or go to brunch or something like that. But for the most part, I use this strategy 6 days a week. I feel the best when I do it. It helps me stay on track. It gives me energy. For all of the reasons that I listed above, it's been really, really great. So now, a side note, this strategy is not for everyone. So listen up. If you are pregnant or nursing, this strategy is probably not the right time to use it. I do have a friend who's nursing and she uses intermittent fasting and her supply didn't decrease at all. But if you've never used this strategy before, it might not be the best time to start if you are currently breastfeeding. Also, if you have a history of disordered eating, this could be a trigger for you. So you might want to avoid this strategy as well. Now, in the third week of the program, we will participate, those of you who are interested in doing so, in a 24-hour fast. So we're going to work on this for a week and a half. And if you're interested in trying the 24-hour fast with me, it's just a really, really super great way to get the toxins out of your body, to flex that willpower muscle, and to really feel awesome. You can do it just by drinking teas and waters that day, or you can do it with a juice cleanse that I'll tell you about more as we get closer to it. So just, be thinking about that. All right, I hope this was helpful information, and I hope you're really excited to apply this strategy. Yes, you might feel hungry at first. So let's go into that really quickly before I log off. I definitely feel hungry in the morning when I wake up because my body's been fasting for, 12 hours at least. And yes, I'm hungry. So I have water. And that helps a lot. I have tea, and I also have coffee. In my coffee, I put a little bit of honey, I put a little bit of coconut milk creamer or almond milk creamer, and I keep it under 50 calories. So if you keep it under 50 calories or so, you're still in the fasted state. If you go over that with too much additives into your coffee, then you're breaking your fast. So keep those things low. Best is black coffee if you can do it. So I drink my coffee, I drink water, I drink BCAAs, which are branched chain amino acids if I'm working out. I'll talk more about those in another video. I might drink a pre-workout if I'm going to work out, but I definitely keep the fluids coming, and that helps suppress my appetite. Another one is apple cider vinegar. That helps a lot with extending my fast. And again, I'll talk about that a little more in depth in another video. But just know that that hunger that you're feeling is okay. It's okay to feel hunger. And it's actually, I like to think like I'm burning a lot of fat right now. That's what I think when I feel hunger, and that helps me push through it. But it takes a little bit of an adjustment period. And once you get through that, it's really very easy, trust me. So next week we'll work on getting comfortable with the strategy and figuring out the right window of eating that works for you. All right, you guys, I hope that was helpful. I'll see you in the community group. Have a great day.